Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the first Hollywood After Dark stream. I know I've been pushing it off a little bit. I feel kind of bad about that because I'm like I gotta do it, and then like I got sick, and then everything else happened and shit. So I thought we'd do it tonight. Again, I don't have much of a plan. We could just chit chat, hang out for like 20, 30 minutes, and then call it a night. So far I see we got H Barts and Reed are here. I think they're the only people that are here right now, besides you and me, Jimbo. But that's okay. That's all right. That's all right.
Awesome.
It's all a work in progress, right?
Yeah.
It's all a work in progress here. But that was a hell of a stream, man. That
Oh
was
yeah.
definitely a hell of a stream. Oh, we got. I see we got Jess and we got Shiny. All right, couple people hanging out. Fucking fantastic, man.
Awesome.
Yeah, the dude, fucking. So I'll talk to you about that whole Morbius thing, right? Like I was at the library this morning, and I've been doing a bit of the true crime stuff. So I'm like trying to get into like
Which
research
I
mode.
love. I'm a huge fan of that because you sent one of the videos for us to check out, and I watched it. I was like, I did not know you did true crime, and I watched it. I'm like, wow, this is some IDTV type shit right here, and I actually enjoyed it. And I've watched the ones that you've been posting recently, and I think you definitely do a good job. I could definitely tell you put that same energy and same love into this whole Morbius thing, which I think, like I told you before, did well.
Well, I'm hoping. Well, that's kind of the whole point. Is like when I look at, like, let's say, because I pay attention to other people. All right, I pay attention to what other streamers are doing that are on in the general time slot. You know, and I'm not trying to throw shade at nobody. Okay, but like I don't want to say there's competition, but there's we do different things. And I'm talking about Enosh. But and that's fine. Enosh has his people, right? He does his group. He brings on a whole group of people and whatever. It's all good. But like I look at, like, we'll do similar topics, and it's just like the way I view it is I'm like, man, but like why would anyone come back to watch like one of these again, like in a month or something? If you ever felt the need, like what would be so unique about it that you would feel the need to come back to want to get more, right? And then I'm like, well, what if I did more like, of like the educational type shit? You know what I mean? Like, if I did more research and more things like that, that could be something that could, provide more value in the best way for me to do it. But I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys this whole thing, and this is one of the things I pay for that I was hoping might be able to actually help me out. But so far, it's kind of like not really helping me out. So this is I pay for a thing called vidIQ, which is, it's a little like, it's analytics and stuff like that, right? I know the owner, so I get a good discount. This, like, because I pay for the pro account, which is like $50 a month, but I get it for half off for life because I'm not even making this up. When he first started doing the paid stuff, I was paying the $50 a month because I had money back then. And he's like, "Do you think it's worth it?" And I said, "No." Like, it's worth 25. And he's like, "Oh, okay. Well, you can pay that for life." And I'm like, "Okay, thank you." So I got hooked
Hell of a
up.
deal.
And then, yeah, I told the guy, he's super nice fucking guy. His name is Rob. Super, super nice dude. Like, really genuinely nice guy. And I was like, honest, I said, I don't think it's worth $50 a month. I like the service, but it's like, I don't, a lot of the times, like, you have like TubeBuddy and vidIQ, and there's other ones now that are like, we'll help you analyze all this shit. And these guys are kind of like whatever with it. But anyway, one of the things they're doing now is this daily ideas thing, right? Where they use AI to they analyze your channel, and they use AI to showcase ideas that can be, help out your, like that could get you view predictions here using AI. So like the top one, because they gave you 50 a day, right? 50 a day. And so this top one here is 2008 Lewis Hugh Cooper Memorial. Who the fuck is that? Like, why is the University of Michigan bassoon, whatever the fuck, telling me this one right here that's got 266 views 2 months ago? Why is this my number one recommended thing to talk about? Isn't that just a little bit on the weird side?
That is beyond weird because I
It's
don't think
so weird.
anyone does
Yeah.
anyone watching this right now have any idea who this person is. Like, I have no clue.
Yeah.
Lewis? Hugh Cooper. I don't
I,
who.
I don't know. I'm assuming some kind of bassoonist, you know. Or here we go. Like 40 actors died in 2 years. Vin Diesel, Leo, and Sam Jackson.
Wow.
Look at this here. 3 point. Here we go. This is the thing. 3.2 million views 8 months ago. All three of these motherfuckers are alive.
Yeah, and they've been posting regularly
Ma-
on like their social media. So it's like, how stupid are these people?
yeah, right. Like I mean, it's just like this is the thing, guys.
Put these
This is what I'm
3.2
talking. This,
million people on
yeah,
a
like
watch list for
this is what I'm
IQ.
missing out on. This is what I'm missing out on right now. Right? Look at this here. Dead man sitting up while transported to his funeral. It's like 625,000 views. Rare photos, not approved for history books. I mean, like, fuck me, guys. So maybe like this is what they're trying to show me right here is like maybe talk about like this Brady Bunch photo of Jan, you know,
Sure, Jan.
or remember why this guy's no longer an actor. By the way, I believe that's Goldberg from the Mighty Ducks right there. This guy right here, the methed out dude. I think that's Goldberg, man.
Huh.
Right? Like, look at this one here. The life and tragic ending of Heather Locklear. You know, it's like this is. I mean, maybe this is what they're trying to. I mean, what is the 2008 Lewis Hugh Cooper Memorial have anything to do with the ranked search for this shit?
Uh, Nada.
That's what I'm talking about. It's weird shit. But that's kind of what I deal with on this stuff. It's one of the reasons why I've been looking around. Hold on here. H Bar says comic book cast 2 is horrible clickbait. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That Armin doesn't care anymore. Like, and you can totally tell. Armin doesn't care. Do you ever watch Comic Book Cast 2? Or just Comic Book Cast, Jimbo? You ever watch that guy? Oh, we lost you for a second, but it's okay. I'll bring him up here.
Hmm?
You know who he is? Comic Book Cast 2, right?
Um, Not really.
Okay, so here he is. I'll show this one here. All right, so this is Armin's channel, right? It's like, so this guy, he's got like 500,000 subs. Like, you know, hey, good for him, right? But like, this is all the shit that he does here. Spider-Man, like Spider-Man No Way Home crosses 800 million, and it's like was it 3.5 minutes on Spider-Man No Way Home crossing $800 million, right? The Marvel Moon Knight episode, the runtime's revealed. I mean, like, but like, Jesus Christ, dude. But okay, but look at this one here. Like, Morbius actor says Sony did not understand his Marvel character and made no effort to do so. For one, that title is way too long. But but look how many he drops here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, dude, he's dropping a video every 2 hours. He's dropping a video with this kind of
I would
shit.
say that's dedication.
Sure, but like, I mean, it's one of those things where you look at it and you're like, what the fuck, man?
That's
Like,
my goodness. Wow.
Like, but like Sony's Morbius major what the fuck news revealed. I think this has to do with like the spoiler stuff that we were kind of talking about tonight. And everything else. And that's got 26,000 views, this was, well, I mean, like, this is kind of big, Marvel will not produce Deadpool 3. That's kind of a big one. I might need to do a deeper dive into that as we get closer to Deadpool 3's release,
Yeah.
but there's like a lot here, it's a lot of clickbait type stuff. And like, all this here, I'll show you this. I'll play one for you.
Well, taking the number 3 spot in the all-time domestic box office is definitely nothing to sneeze at. And Sony, Marvel Studios, and Disney should be very proud of what the film was able to do in the pandemic era. Specifically, the fact that
I'm already bored. Like, I'm already bored. It's 20 seconds in, and I'm already like, what is he doing? Right? Like, what is he doing? It's just, that was so boring. Could you even hear him at all?
Yeah, I just thought that he was going in slow-mo a little bit. Like, he's talking very slow, drawing out every syllable. So I'm just like, all right, what's the point here? It's just kind of like hyping up, kind of like a long intro.
Oh, he used to be a little bit better than that. He used to like actually like get to the point, You know, like, I mean, you gotta hit them with it, right? Although Jess here, sorry, I did see this one. I didn't get to it right away. Says, like I said before, I love the deep dive drama when it comes to filmmaking. Ghostbusters 2016 was the high point of major drama. The thing with Ghostbusters 2016 though is like that movie, that situation is a perfect fucking storm. All right, and here's the thing: it didn't have to be. It didn't fucking have to be. If they just would have like, but this was, you know, at like the height of like post Gamergate. Pardon. Oh, fuck, sorry. You know, post Gamergate, all that shit, and they wanted to double down on it, thinking that like this is gonna like bring butts to seats, and it just never did. It just like the fact that they kept attacking people and attacking people and attacking people rather than acknowledging that like they might have made a bit of a subpar product. That doesn't mean that they can't sit there and go, you know what? Like, I understand that it's not for everybody, but we're proud of the work that we did. If they would have said that, that would have been fine. You know, if they would have said that, it would have been fine. But what it was is like the media took it and they whipped everybody up into a frenzy, just like they did with Joker. And then that has ripple effects. And so what the studio did is the studio took that information and they ran with it as a shield to literally like deflect from any and all criticism. And it just backfired immensely. Like, I mean, I went to go, I look, man, I fucking paid to see that goddamn movie. You know, I took my girlfriend, we went to a preview screening of it. I'm like, I've talked enough shit about this film. I owe it to not only myself, but my audience to go and give it an objective viewing. And of course, you know, it's still pretty shitty. But joining us is Saggy. Hey, what's up, Saggy? And
this is live. Oh,
yeah, it's live.
Oh,
it's the Hollywood After Dark stream, bringing everyone in here.
Oh.
Motherfucker, you guys don't come in for the goddamn lecture. I put together a PowerPoint presentation.
Yeah,
awesome.
I'm sorry. I had better things to do than listen to an old man have a presentation about shit I didn't care about.
I mean, well, we could have watched one of your streams.
Damn. You want to die tonight, don't you? This is gonna be like your
just
last
like
stream.
what is it? Your streams are just like, wah. Tipster blocked me. Wah. Call my voicemail line. Wah.
Tipster
My
blocked me?
vagine. I don't know if he did.
He didn't block.
I don't know if he did.
That's fucked up. Tipster's my friend, more of a friend than you are, who wants to berate me like a
Jesus
man.
Christ.
Look at everyone's side.
Everyone is here. I feel like I should drop the link for everybody. Reed here says, you want to send me that hot dog video again, buddy. We'll check that one out there.
What? Whoa.
There's a hot, yeah, no, it's not what you think it is. Benson here asking, will you be reviewing the Netflix documentary on Jimmy Savile when it's released? I mean, I don't know if I'll be reviewing it, but we can definitely talk about it. I haven't. Benson sent me the trailer, but like I didn't get a chance to watch it today.
No, it looks like they're basically praising the guy in the documentary.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I mean, he was a staple, right? Like, wasn't the guy a staple of like British children's television for fucking ever?
But like it's just like, oh my God, it's just terrible.
It's so bad. I don't know. Like, I just like after he died, you know, like, you know, yeah, here, I'll find that. We tried watching a comic book. I tried showing Jimbo a comic book cast video. I couldn't make it 20 seconds in, and I've watched Two Girls, One Cup more than once. And I was so bored. I was so bored by the videos. He talks like human Valium is what he is. You know, I was like, I get it. English is a second language. Fine. Don't cancel me. Okay. I'm not criticizing that, but like when you purposefully slow your words down.
I'd rather been watching the wrong trailer then.
Yeah.
Question.
I might have watched a different trailer than you did. Because the way I perceived it, Benson, it seemed like they were praising the guy.
Question.
Yeah. Yes, Saggy.
What is this after dark thing? I don't get it.
It's after dark.
He's explained it so many times.
Where the fuck have you been?
I've been busy. Okay. I've been
working?
Liked one of his
working and YouTubing, and I've been busy.
Well, okay. The after dark. This is a members only thing. So, like, you guys are frequent on the show, so it's like it's cool. And we'll definitely drop the link like the more we do it. This is the first time I've done it. I just wanted to do something where it's like, you know, we just had the stream.
Quick and easy.
Yeah, had the stream, had over 126 people watching. breaking down the Morbius controversy, having
that
a good
go?
time. Went really well. I had over 100 people watching for quite a long period of time.
Oh,
And,
it's a news stream.
So it's, hoping that people check that one out. I'm like, all right, we'll do it afterward. We'll come in here, we'll hang out a little bit. It's a little something extra for members. This is a chill out thing. It's really nothing. It's nothing too crazy. It's just like a hangout. Here, you know what I'll even do, Saggy. I'll even do this, just because.
Hey, Mark.
You're here. We're gonna drop the lo-fi beats a little bit. We're just gonna. I know it's
Where's the
late
beer?
where you
Where's the
are.
alcohol?
Yeah,
Come on.
crack them
Like the
booze.
club.
Well, here, let's watch a story about a guy who molests children.
What the? No. What are you doing?
What? No, it's not a good story. It's called Jimmy Savile, a British horror story. Saggy.
I don't.
God,
I don't
what are you
like
doing
this
here?
story.
Big question I get asked is when did it all start and why?
I'm getting some milk and cookies. This is all.
Ladies and gentlemen, it so happens I've spent my life fixing things for people.
As a child, you just thought this guy can make things happen.
He knew everybody.
Can I thank you for everything you do for every good cause?
How on earth do you raise £10 million in 3 years?
With Jim, you accepted things as normal, but it was abnormal.
That is supposed to be me. What did I ever do to you that you would draw that picture of me?
He's very intuitive.
You do a terrific job, Jimmy.
No, that's all front. That's all lies.
He was making the screen in front of him. It's like you couldn't see through it.
He knew fame and power gave him every door.
I am a voluntary helper. Sometimes, when nobody's looking, I help the lasses.
It turns out everywhere he'd been, there'd been abuse.
There's another seat that can catch me out, ladies and gentlemen, but they can't really catch me out. I've got eyes all over the head, you see.
Picture that emerged. People who were in a state of paralysis.
Jimmy Savile has been knighted by the Queen.
Thank you for being with us today.
Thanks very much, Jim.
The allegations are shocking the entire country.
The nation created Jimmy Savile.
I'm not in your world. I'm not constrained by anything. Let me tell you, you really are missing something. In fact, you're missing everything.
Yeah, I watched the wrong trailer.
Yeah, you.
I don't know what trailer
I was
watched
listening
then,
to this when I was in the
because
other
I
room.
watched some other Jimmy Savile trailer. I don't know.
So wait, who is
Someone
Jimmy
posted
Savile?
something else.
Your face.
Well, he was a performer, right? He's a performer.
For
According to
sure.
Benson here, it says he literally fooled the entire United Kingdom. The controversial element is he was telling people in interviews and nobody listened. He was friends with the royal family too. I mean, the thing is, like, he like abused like a lot of kids, I think is what it was.
Yeah, he was.
Damn.
But he knew everybody. He fucking knew everybody, man.
He was
I
like
didn't know him.
basically the mayor or the king of like British children like entertainment.
What's his name again?
Jimmy Savile.
Jimmy Savile.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, when he died, and then all that came out, like that was a big shocker, you know. That was a big shocker. I was kind of like, what? Like you hear about it and you're like, oh come on, like there's like you know, like you figure some weird. Oh, yeah. After he passed away, it all came out, you know.
Yeah.
And then
But
you're
it's
like,
confirmed, though. It's not like it's conjecture. It's like this 100% happened.
I'm
Beth
pretty
said,
sure.
He literally confirmed it in interviews and no one listened. Like he literally talks about some of these things in like in a jokingly way, and nobody listened to it. Like
cries for help, I guess, right? Yeah, that's some terrible shit. There's you know, he's one.
Like that. It's called a bullet.
Well, I mean, eventually death comes for us all. You can't outrun it forever, you know. But it's like when you die, that's when all this shit, like you know, everything, you know. I mean, like most of us when we pass away, like it's never going to be a big issue, right? It's not going to be a huge thing of like, oh my god, fucking, you know, whatever. But like people like that's massive, you know. Like I'm really waiting to find out where like the bodies are buried, you know, when like Clinton dies.
Oof.
Which one?
Speaking of Clinton, did you see that they're selling the Epstein Island? for $2.5 million.
$2.5 million for Little St. John. That's it.
Yeah.
Man,
I was like,
we could
wow.
crowdfund that.
Yeah.
Kanye's gonna buy it and be like,
Kanye.
no one's allowed.
Nah,
here. I mean,
dude,
sorry,
fuck that shit.
everyone's
Tyler
allowed
Perry.
here.
Tyler Perry
Oh.
will be like.
I was gonna
white people
I was
allowed.
gonna ask this real quick. I missed your Morbius discussion, but do you feel like it's false advertising? If this is true?
I mean, we watched all 3 trailers. Like, you know,
Okay.
there was other little snippets to talk about, but I didn't even dive into the TikTok shit. Are you aware of that? The TikTok stuff?
No, I'm not now.
So Sony, their official TikTok, actually like took over their they started doing like the dailybugle.net.
Oh
and,
yeah,
like,
that was for No Way Home. Yeah.
No, but they've done it for this too.
Oh, they transitioned. Like, is it the same Daily Bugle people? Like,
Yeah, like Betty Brant, isn't it?
Wait, Betty Brant's in it?
Yeah.
Like promoting Morbius?
Yeah. I'm pretty
That's
sure.
weird.
Let me see. I'll check. But I was wrong. Not 2.5, 125 million. It's still pretty. You can still pretty much crowdfund that. To be
125 million.
Yeah.
Crowdfunding?
We can.
You can crowdfund. If we all made a crowdfund, RJ made one. I made one. Shaggy made one.
No, how about we just
Jimbo.
all? I think the Nelk boys will buy it. The
and
Nelk boys
combine
will
the
buy
money
it for
that we
sure.
got from it.
Dude, the Island Boys could buy it. What are you talking about, man? Fucking
Island
boy. Island boy. Pedophile Island boy.
Woke up on the island.
Super
Why am I here
Because you chill out all the time. Go drink your bubble tea. All right.
First of all, I'm eating the Oreo cookies. Mind your business. You're so
Are you
rude.
dipping them in milk? Or are you weird?
Yes, I'm dipping them in milk. Who the
Good.
fuck eats Oreo
Ew,
cookies
who the hell
without milk?
does that?
Normal people, RJ. Who the fuck goes to California and eats at Denny's? Shut your fucking mouth.
Nobody.
Dude, I lived in California and I ate at Denny's. The fuck are you babbling about?
Are you?
Denny's.
Yeah, but you lived there. There's a difference. Do you go on vacation? Like, hey, I'm gonna go to another state and go to Denny's.
I mean, like I went. The last time I was in Las Vegas, I ate at a Denny's.
Oh shit! There you go. Get the fuck out of here, Saggy.
Bam! I mean, like I was looking for some food in the morning. I didn't want to pay resort prices.
All you both proved is you're both cheap and you like cheap ass nasty food.
I am from Southern California and I like cheap ass burritos. Yes.
Burritos is one thing. Burritos, you can't fuck up a burrito.
Yes, you
You
can.
can.
You absolutely can.
You cannot fuck
You
up a
live in
burrito.
Boston. Every Mexican food you eat is fucked up. All right. Like,
All of our freaking Mexican food. Are you high?
is it all Taco Bell? Is that it? Is that all you eat over there? Is it Taco
No,
Bell?
we have
It's
margaritas.
authentic,
No,
okay?
what are you talking about? We have amazing Spanish food. Have you ever been to Boston? Like, are you kidding me?
Yeah. Let me go to the Northeast. Let me go to Boston. Go get a
Go to the
burrito.
north. Yeah, go to the north.
You know, I was in Wisconsin. All right, I went to Milwaukee, and I ended up going to a Mexican food restaurant with a friend of mine from San Diego. He recommended it, and we went up there, and it was decent. It was completely covered in cheese. Because everything in Wisconsin is covered in cheese.
Not
you know.
everything, but mainly.
Mostly everything in Wisconsin. Like I'm pretty certain, like, you know, if there's like smegma in the tip of uncut dicks, the cheese from Dick's, that's gonna end up being like a culinary delicacy up there. You know what I mean? It's like okie dokie artichoke. Oh, got more smegma here. Like that. Everything is covered in cheese.
Okay. I can
So
make
anyway,
fun of
Saggy,
my own people,
anyway,
okay?
Saggy, now you can't make fun of me for wanting to eat dinner.
I mean, I'm 100% gonna make fun
I'm
of you.
still gonna make fun of
But
you.
wait, hold on. Like, but like, what are you getting like a specific Denny's delicacy or what?
No. All
He
I
just
said-
he
No,
said we can
all I
get a
said
Denny's
was-
in San Francisco.
No. Let me say, because you're gonna lie to him. So what he said is, Saggy, when we go to California, I want to have a good breakfast. I want to go to Denny's, and we're all like,
No, I said no. All I
right,
said was, I
thank
wanna
you.
have a
You
good-
even German laughs because like you're going to
Hold on,
California,
hold
you want to have a
All I
good
said
breakfast.
was-
You choose Denny's.
No, I said no. I said
Yes, you did.
I said, hold on. I said, when we go down there and I want to eat breakfast before we go to the con, can we go somewhere like Denny's or something?
That's not what you said.
No.
That was what I was
not what you
saying.
said verbatim. No, verbatim you said, Saggy, when we go to California, I want to have good breakfast. Can we go to Denny's? That's literally what you said verbatim.
Benson here asks, what food did they serve at Denny's? Mostly beige. Mostly beige. That's true. I mean, it's like French fries, it's burgers, it's flapjacks, it's waffles, it's hash browns, it's nuggies, right? They got chicken tendies.
Oh, and Jarbo,
right?
Jarbo, guess what the runner-up was for Denny's for RJ?
In-N-Out?
IHOP.
Man, fuck you. The IHOP shit. Fucking IHOP is nasty ass shit, man. Like, you know,
IHOP. If we
like
can't
you can't go to Denny's, just eat out of gutter, all right? Like, it's better than IHOP, man.
So it's funny. We were because now it's become a meme at this point that RJ's gonna go to California just to eat at Denny's, and we were doing a live stream, and somebody left the funniest comment. They're like, "Can you imagine everyone sitting there eating at Denny's, looking out the window and seeing RJ out there fighting off the seagulls?"
Oh my god.
And then we have a story arc of RJ gets his breakfast from Denny's stolen by the birds, but he's out for vengeance, and he goes out and hunts down the birds, and then he eats the birds.
Seggy. I got, when I was in Florida, okay, this was recent, like a couple months ago. I was eating outside, and my parents were like, "Oh, let's eat inside." They're like, "No, let's eat outside. There are fucking birds everywhere." I'm like, if I get food stolen from me, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna beat a bitch, okay? And so as I put a chip in my mouth, this motherfucker comes out of the cut, smacks me in the face with his wing, and steals my chip, and then runs away.
Yo, so funny, right?
I have PTSD. I don't fuck with birds no more.
There's a place in Boston called Castle. There's a place in Boston called Castle Island. It's not a castle.
Y'all
It's
fucking
basically like a
weird.
military fort, and there's a amazing burger place there. So me and my mom would go down there, and there's a lot of seagulls, right? So me being a kid, I used to take my fry and I would stick my hand out, and the birds would land on my arm and take the fry. And that was like the coolest thing ever. I wasn't afraid of the birds. I'm afraid of birds now, but back then I wasn't afraid of birds. But yeah, I'd put the fry out and the seagulls would come, land on my arm, take the fry and fly off, and someone would just stay, and I got to pet the nasty ass birds and stuff. It was great.
I remember, speaking of IHOP, I was like probably like 5. Me and my parents went, and my sister went to IHOP, and this is my parents telling the story, is that I was like looking under the table and saying hi to something, and that something was a rat, and I was feeding the rat my food, and then there was another rat, and the funny thing is that IHOP was shut down for rat infestation because there was more rats.
So there were more RJs?
Yes, basically.
Fuck you.
You've been snitching on me a lot lately, sir. I don't want to hear it.
Oh, Archie, did you see the special thing that I showed on Max's stream?
No, I missed it probably.
Of you showering?
What the hell?
Oh, you know what? Now I'm gonna show it here.
Wait, y'all want to see something cringe?
Is it RJ showering?
No. I mean, I figure RJ showering is a very private affair, you know. So I don't want to see that.
I'd pay to see it.
I mean,
I don't want to see anyone shower. Like, it doesn't, you know, like, it doesn't do anything for me.
Girlfriend shower? That's like sexy.
I mean, like that's kind of like, yeah, that's like the obvious answer, but it's like that's the obvious answer.
Yeah, it's like
outside
role-play.
of that.
Oh, okay.
I don't need anything else. What do we got here? What the fuck is this, Caden?
This is
What is this? Oh, Vinny, take a look at this fucking rat. It's giving himself a fucking scrub down. What the fuck is that? Oh, my fucking wife doesn't clean herself off this good. Look at this fucking rat, Charlie. What the fuck is going on here? Oh, what the?
Was he from fucking Boston or New Jersey? The fuck?
That's my
Go right here. What the fuck?
Did you have?
Hold on.
Oh, go ahead. You do
Oh no, go ahead. I gotta find what I was looking
Well, I
for.
was gonna say there's a video from Boston that went viral one time. I've got to find the video, but it was hilarious. I'll find it. It was funny. It was funnier that somebody took it and put emojis down. And this is, if you want to know how Bostonians are, this video is literally how Boston people are. Fun. It's a funny meme.
I'm trying to, God damn it, I'm trying to find the meme. I saw a really funny, a really, really terrible meme about turning red. It was talking about the hitting messaging of turning red. Let's see if I can find it here.
Dude, yeah, I got this one. This one's I till this day, this is a classic, and I actually know people who know the guys that were here, so it was kind of cool, and they went viral because it was just like like Boston people sometimes, like these type of guys. These are definitely dudes from Southie too. I know exactly what part of Boston they're from by how they talk. I'm like, those are Southie guys. Oh man, but the person who put the emojis on it made me die even more because just Boston people talk like this. Like my accent's not that heavy because I'm out, I'm like just outside of Boston, but man, Boston people are funny. But I posted a link for you, Jargo.
Okay, let's see here. All right, hold on. Benson, you're asking, am I still having Boogie on the show? Yeah, I gotta hit him up. I gotta hit him up and let him know. Talk to me and shit like that.
Boogie something.
Boogie 2988.
You are what?
But it'd be on Boulder Talk Radio. It wouldn't be on Hwad. It'd be on Boulder Talk.
Oh my, bro, that guy. Oh man, I totally forgot he existed because I used to watch him a lot when I was younger. But oh my gosh, dude, his Francis videos are funny as shit.
I've known Boogie for a number of years, so it's
where's my goddamn Mountain Dew? That's where I fucking originally got that. Let me smell your breath. That's where I got that shit from because I just always thought that shit was funny as hell.
Let me smell your breath.
Let me smell your breath.
Let me smell your breath. That is
that's what he said. Right. That's what he said in the Mountain Dew video.
You all need to find Jesus. I swear to God.
Because in the Francis video that he did years ago.
Let me smell your breath. I need to see if you've been drinking tonight.
Hold up. Park Ranger Jim will come in a minute, but I'm explaining the origins of that line that Park Ranger, the origin. Because in the line, they hide his Mountain Dew, and Francis does not like that. So he goes up and smells people's breath for the evidence. And he's like, I smell your breath, Mountain Dew drinking bitch. Fucking hilarious, bro.
I can smell Jimbo's breath.
I can smell it. I can smell your breath. It smells like Oreos.
Sir? Have you been eating booty tonight, sir?
Well, I'm not going to tell what Park Ranger Jimbo does in his extracurricular activities, but I'll tell you, my lips are kind of chapped.
Yeah, they also have a little brown stain on the side. You might want to get that looked at.
No, that's from the Oreos. Don't worry.
No, I don't think Oreos is that dark.
That's from the Oreos?
It's not that deep brown, but Oreos are dark. That looks like a brown tint, sir. I think you've been eating some ass tonight.
I think you've been breaking some glass while I've been eating ass. I don't know what.
Is this the fuck?
Yeah,
are you guys?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell is like his problem is.
You guys have a lot of issues. I just want to point this out. I just want to remind you all that, like,
now realizing
that. No, I know. No. I'm fucking fully goddamn aware of the issues you guys have.
Just steal our friend.
God damn it, I can't even find the image I want to find. There's someone put together this meme. Have you guys all seen Turning Red yet?
No.
Yes, I've seen that.
Basically, like, the 4chan makes this point. They go, it's basically the panda is not a euphemism for her period. The panda is a euphemism for her vagina.
Wait, what?
Like, so, like, you know, she kind of like puts the panda on a shirt. She sells pictures of the panda on the, you know, to make money to go to a concert.
Oh yeah.
At the end, she goes, "My panda, my choice," you know, and it's like, that was a cringe line in the movie, by the way. That was super cringe. Every time I heard that line, I'm like, that's, you know, my panda, my choice, mom. Like, really? That's what that's what you're gonna, you know.
Well,
okay.
the last lines of the movie too.
I know, but I thought it was pretty funny that they had.
But otherwise, the movie's fine. You're fine like
yeah, the movie's great.
It's a good movie. It's a great
You
movie.
should watch the new Cheaper by the Dozen.
I don't want to watch the Cheaper.
No, I'm good.
I'm good.
You guys,
Play my clip.
But the Phantom Menace would actually have a
It's
very good
fucking
color.
5 minutes, man. Like, I don't want to play 5-minute clip. Fuck.
Okay.
Let's see. H Bar's here for $2 super chat. Thank you. Says H3 is trash nowadays. They've been trash for a while. Yeah.
I was gonna say that when
Dude, that
we're
Trisha
not-
Paytas stuff killed my brain cells. I watched
Paytas.
like, bro. If you really want to get people on Boulder Talk Radio, you should either do.
Did you know?
Like, dude, she's so fucking stupid, and her OnlyFans got leaked all over Twitter.
Wait, who
And
did?
It's disgusting. Trisha Paytas.
Oh,
Oh, dude,
man, no, I've seen
brutal.
that. I've
It's
seen
brutal,
that,
bro.
It's like, you can. I came across like, it's on Pornhub, right?
Oh, I
like,
bet.
you can find Trisha Paytas
You can
like.
find Call of Duty gameplay.
I mean,
Well, I know what I'm. Hold on. I know what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna get going and look at video.
Have
No,
you? I mean, like
Trisha
Paytas. Like, if you know what? I'm sure she's a lovely individual. He
No,
says
bro.
sarcastically, but like, I remember when she came on the scene, and like, I remember the whole thing about there being like this stripper on YouTube. That was a big fucking deal. You know,
I mean,
like, oh my god, there's
Rick
this girl who's a stripper, and she vlogs about being a stripper, and then like, 10 years later, she's like, got fucking puts out a picture of like toilet paper stuck to her butt. You know what I mean? And you're like,
Don't forget,
okay.
she also was involved with David Dobrik for a while and all that stuff.
I have no fucking
That's
idea what's
so
going on with
crazy.
David Dobrik. I have no idea.
That whole thing is.
All right. Well, I wanted to say hi. I am gonna get going because it's late. So.
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah.
get going too.
All right, yeah, we'll
Love you guys. We missed you.
Bye.
we'll see you guys. Thank you.
Bye.
See, RJ only joined for Segi. It's confirmed now.
Oh, oh yeah, no. Expect you'll when you go to San Francisco, you're gonna see a lot of dudes being led around on leashes. Like,
Are you serious?
literally.
Hold up. Are you fucking kidding me?
Have
right
you ever?
now?
Well, have you not seen Pride? Like the Pride, like, you guys are going in like the Thanksgiving of this year, so
Yeah.
Pride wouldn't happen. But like, dude, look up pictures of Pride, and like, there's dudes in full on bondage costumes being led around on leashes.
I mean, first of all, that's kind of. I mean, that's their thing. I mean, but like. Wasn't that like at a festival? I thought you meant like in general, like you're just walking around in public and there's people.
Oh no,
on
you
fucking
dude, no. There is a
That's
lot
just weird
like
as fuck.
no. There's like, the thing is, like, you will find people that are walking around like fully nude all the time in Frisco. Like, I mean, maybe not like downtown area, but like, I'm just saying, you've like, dude, like in Oregon, for example, in Portland, it's not. You can go outside completely butt naked in Portland. You can be fully
Really?
naked in public. The
Then
only
again, okay,
caveat.
I'm not surprised. It's
The only caveat though is you cannot stop moving. So you gotta constantly be in a perpetual state of motion. Like, that's where it's
I'm
at.
going to be.
I bet the guy who made that law or kept it that way is like, yeah, women, make sure you guys keep moving. So if you're jogging and you're doing it nude, just make sure you don't stop. Make sure you just keep moving, okay?
What happens if you're jogging downtown and you come to a cross stop? Cross light, you're
It's
just,
just
all
like
like
jogging motion,
jogging
like
in
jogging.
place. It's just
Yeah,
like
jogging in
slow mo
place.
the opening of Baywatch.
Yeah, it's
You
just
know?
like, yeah. Dude, what? Dude, this world's fucking crazy. Then I get like, bro, how's California not like in just utter chaos by now? I'm surprised. I don't know what's holding that place afloat.
California is a
We
very
are in
interesting
utter
place.
chaos. It's just that
Bro,
we
like-
know how to put chaos in order.
It's
while
it's
we're in
like
chaos.
it's like, hi, we're thinking we're making changes for the better, but we don't realize we're making it worse. But then the same people are moving to Texas and like, we're gonna make things better, but turn it right into California and just do the same shit that they left California for.
It's so.
Well, I mean, there's places where like they're in Oregon, for example, like they want to block Californians from like buying houses and shit.
Oh my! Honestly, I don't, dude. I hope no one just stay away from Minnesota and Wisconsin. I'll be serious because they ain't gonna go well. Milwaukee.
I would say eventually Minnesota, maybe, but
Minnesota's already
definitely.
kind of a shithole. It's already kind of California, so.
What the fuck are you talking about? What about Minnesota is exactly California? It's a land. It's a land of 1,000
Minneapolis,
lakes.
bro. Minneapolis.
Minneapolis. Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
What about Minneapolis? It makes you think it's
Excuse
like
me?
California. I have to. I'm very curious. about
Yeah,
this-
kind of,
a little bit of a
about it. I think
is it you see a lot of people that look like they have tans?
No, it's just like I'm just talking about like the fucking crime and just chaos.
California, there's fucking worse places on crime than California, dude.
I don't know.
Like, fuck, man. Just have you ever like gone and looked up a Florida man story? Like Florida, the entire state
Florida
wants
Man
to
is
kill
just
you.
Hilarious. If you just look at Florida Man, it's just like there's like 10 of them that are the most bizarre things ever. Like,
yeah, no, it's crazy.
Florida's just like crap.
Mo Moon here for $2. Thank you, buddy. Says, why crap talk about my Golden State? People who don't
wait,
know Cali
wait,
don't
Mo,
know Cali, dog.
Mo, wait, Mo, I forgot Mo's in San Fran as well.
Yeah. Reed, we're gonna probably wrap up a couple minutes because I got to get to bed, but we'll do because it's a 20-minute video. That's why. But I don't even know what it is. Like it's a 20-minute thing. So we kind of like this is more of a hangout. That's a little long, but I don't know what exactly it is. So it's a BuzzFeed thing, I guess. Hot Dega season 1. I don't know what that is. So Hot Dega season 1. I don't know. The Hot Dog Saga. Oh, from BuzzFeed Unsolved. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck that is. He sent it to me before, and it's not that I'm against watching. Oh, okay, hold on. The Hot Dega, short for the Hot Dog Saga, previously known as Bunsolved, is a fictional animated series created and written mostly by Shane Madej, commissioned and partially voiced by Ryan Baraga. The series currently has 5 seasons, featuring sentient food as characters. Oh, okay. So it's kind of like a podcast from within a podcast. That's what it turned out to be. I mean, like we can check out. I'll pin it up for the next time. I don't know if I'm going to do these like every single night just because of time constraints, but you guys are members and I want to like spend more time talking to you. That's not like, hey, let's cover the news or whatever. And this is why I think the after dark kind of like chill out shit's going to be good. Yeah, it's a dumb funny thing. Yeah, that's pretty good. So I did see this on Twitter though. We can kind of wrap up with this one here. Someone posted this thing, all hell broke loose at the AMC Burbank 16 last night. Now, the AMC Burbank 16 is Caden, are you familiar with that theater at all?
AMC Burbank 16.
Yeah, it's the mall. It's the big one.
The big one. I know of it, but I've never been there.
Oh, see, when I lived in LA, this is where I went all the time because I lived
Grove.
Oh yeah, this is like
Grove or Playa Vista.
Oh, okay. So, you're down in that area. All right.
Yeah.
No, this is in Burbank because this is the big one. This is where they do a lot of this is where I saw Avengers, the AMC 16. This is where I went to a full day Indiana Jones marathon there. I saw basically from 2010 to the end of 2012. This is where I saw all the movies. Mostly is I saw them at the AMC Burbank 16. So I know this theater very well. I don't know what's going on here, but apparently this woman made a spectacle of herself. Says here that this was an early A-list screening, but with the surprising amount of industry people. This woman says her name, and she says she's performs at the Laugh Factory. Her child is also present during this whole show. So basically some woman gets up there. And remember how we talked about a while back? Remember how we talked about how to save theaters, right? And I made the joke about maybe bringing a stand-up comedian to open for shows, right? This is kind of that idea, but I would say maybe one of the most cringe things ever.
So, I am a single mom. We're gonna be single moms in the house. Take my ashes and spread them near Pismo Beach and Lake Tahoe.
You guys hear that okay?
Not really.
Hold on.
Yeah, guys, show love to the single moms.
So I also like to give advice to people. I believe in Buddha. Jesus was never married. He could have been dropping off the kids for the weekend and been like, here's your dead fish, bitch.
What the fuck?
What?
I just want to watch the movie, bro.
I'm like, if that can get Tina Turner away from Ike Turner, that can get me out of my one bedroom into a house in the hills.
What in the crackhead shit?
I like how you're talking.
Well, you're trying to dim my light so you need something. I never thought I would see like a racist Asian.
What?
This is an opera that I wrote. I actually did it the other night at the Laugh Factory and they loved it. I'm on Tiffany King TikTok. I'm also a psychic medium on the side.
Oh my god, that was terrible. So I mean, that's the okay. So maybe you know what? Let me recant my previous claim about maybe a comedian would be good to introduce movies. I was wrong. Okay, I could admit that. I could admit that, folks. I was wrong. Reed asking what was she saying? It doesn't matter at this point.
She said racist Asian, and then she said white people dance to weird songs or something. So that's all I heard.
Yeah.
And some Wicked Witch thing. So
And did some fucking opera house shit.
Yeah.
She's all like, but no, the icing on the cake was I'm a psychic medium on the side.
Oh my god.
More like you're fucking psychotic.
That is the icing
Right.
on the cake right there, guys. That's it right there. Jess here says, as Galvatron says, this is bad comedy. Oh my god. Benson, yes, this is the one that John Campia would rave about. Yeah. That's the one. I spent a lot of time at that theater back when I used to live there.
I'm gonna probably go there for inductions too then.
Yeah, it's you should go check it out, man. Like I remember when because it's a cool, I mean, it's a theater, it's an AMC, but it's like it's right there in Burbank. Like a lot of industry people go there. You know, so it's
That's
a lot of
probably
stuff.
the one that John Watson, Toby, and Andrew went to.
Maybe I'd have to go and look to see. I mean,
I have to look at the picture again.
To me that seems like probably like the one that they would, you know, because like it's just the big one in Burbank. Everyone knows it. It's pretty solid. Reed here asked though, would you want to do big true crime stuff on DB Cooper or Jack the Ripper? I actually did cover DB Cooper.
We all know DB Cooper's Loki.
Yeah. Right.
we learned that one a long time ago. No, I covered I did actually the very first Stranger Days podcast I did was actually on DB Cooper. Let me see if I can find it here. Let's see, youtube.com forbidden knowledge. See if I can type it correctly. Yeah, let's see here. I did a bunch of these ones. Like my favorite is like the dude who was the Canadian bank robber who was like super obsessed with fucking Taylor Swift. And the guy, I'm not even kidding, the guy stole a plane, flew it from Canada to like Nashville, and he ended up he was an experienced pilot, ended up crashing the plane because of fog, and he found basically I believe he was on his way to kidnap Taylor Swift.
Damn.
Yeah, and but he ended up dying in the process. You know, like you do. It's you know, I mean that's what happens.
I do that generally on every Fridays. I try to fly a plane to kidnap a celebrity. I do it every Friday.
It could be an entire bit on Grand Theft Auto. Here, this is I'll post it in the chat here, but this is the first one I did. This is 30. How long is this one? 37 minutes. Is how long this one is for Cooper, just to show you guys how it starts. Things I love about being from the Pacific Northwest is that we fully embrace the few weird things here. Bigfoot is a tourist mascot. We have the most active serial killers. And of course, we're home to one of the greatest hijackings in history. Yeah, that was fun to make. You know how I got the audio wavelength to do that? Is I actually did the recording and then I ran it through OBS and an actual spectralizer in real time.
Oh.
So I just had to run the audio through and wait 37 minutes for it to like get the whole thing and then take the video file and drop it into my editor and then do all the editing and stuff. Cause there's like a bunch of editing here. This one took me a while to do cause it's a lot of like, you know, I'm a lot lazier now. Like, cause this one I was like, I'm going to make it all work. And it was just stupid, but McCord Air Force, there we go. But it was fun. It's a good story. Reed, if you want that, you can check that one out. H-Royster says Matt has the Forbidden Knowledge channel. That's very true. Can I tell you guys, the Forbidden Knowledge channel, what was going to start that was I thought to myself, you know, what's big back in 2015 was listicles, right? Remember everyone was doing like listicles and shit. And that's like, you know, top 10 ways to like, you know, like Matthew Santoro. Yeah. Like you have like the top 25s or, you know,
watch I always watch like the horror ones because those are always like the weirdest dumb shit. It's either good and like actually freaky shit, or it's just like really stupid.
I can tell you
a lot.
Well, it's like the one
shit like that.
Like the one you were watching that I did last night that I showed you, and you're like, I don't know about the first two stories, but the third one was creepy. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Cause I was all like, as I was looking through like what true crime had come out. This is like, these are recently talked about cases.
I'm still like, holy shit. That one is like
that chick. Shit. Yeah, dude, that's going on right now.
Yeah, the twins one was like, okay, that's just weird as fuck. Like they both
I don't know.
And then the first one was like, interesting.
I'm pretty sure they're together. The idea there is just like to like draw attention to like new things, I guess. But what pissed me off though is I had two stories I was going to cover in that video that were like way more interesting than the fucking twin thing, right? Or the lady who went missing. I think the lady who went missing is like, you know, it's kind of a tragic story, but like, you know, hey, like, like, you know, maybe like help her family. I found her mom's Facebook and like it was really sad, you know, and I felt kind of bad. I'm like, yeah, maybe like, you know, because no one's really. The problem though is like, I hate to say this, but the problem with that one lady is that like she kind of looks like a bit of a meth head.
That's what I was thinking when I saw the image.
Right?
Like,
yeah,
and it looks like, I'm not gonna lie, it looks like kind of like my neighbor. So
well, she had a substance abuse problem. That was another thing. So the idea there is that she's got a substance abuse problem, and you know she's not like conventionally attractive. So it's like, you know, the more attractive the people are, like the more people tend to care.
Oh yeah.
You know? Right. And so it's like, you know, you've got this kind of like this, what she looks like she's had some problems with substance abuse, which by all accounts she has. She disappears. She's been gone for 4 years. And like at this point, like no one is really gonna do anything. You know, like no one is going to like really look. And so it's like, all right, it popped up in my feed. I'm like, I'll take a look at it and I'll do some research on it. But the thing is, there's also not a lot of information. So I tried to stretch it as much as I possibly could, which is why I brought up crime statistics and everything else.
Yeah.
Hold on. Benson here says you should do a review in your English accent. Fuck that, dude. Nah, hold on. Asher asks, I'll get back to the English accent thing here. Is there going to be a playlist so I can watch your member stream? Yeah. 100%. There will be a playlist. I got to make that up though, before we go. I got to work on my Benson like hates my British. He hates my British accent. Cause it's like, I either go like super fucking chimney sweep. Like I'm Dick Van Dyke and Mary fucking Poppins. You know,
chimney.
But then of course, you know, in Mary Poppins Return, it goes from Dick Van Dyke to fucking Lin-Manuel Miranda, which is such a weird thing. And I like Lin-Manuel Miranda, no shade, but
honestly, I did not like his take on chim.
You didn't like his take on the chin, whatever the guy's name is. Could you imagine? Could you imagine though if they decided to like remake Schindler's List and they cast Lin-Manuel Miranda as Oscar Schindler?
No,
no. Please don't kill them.
He'll be like, I have a list. It is Schindler's List. And we are going to save the Jews. And then
And then it's like, oh man, I feel like it'd be really bad if they like broke out in the song and dance, and like all the people in like concentration camps are all getting up and dancing and shit, like like calling for freedom. Like that would be so like I don't think there's a way you could ever do a musical over that event in just Schindler's List. That would be awful. You'd piss.
I think you can make a musical out of most things. I think it just really depends on how you do it. Yeah. I mean, like, you know, I'm not a talented individual on that front, like at all. So for me, it's all absolutely fucking crazy. But you know, you people like there are people on TikTok that are really good at like turning things into songs, you know, and so like that's the kind of thing. Like you can make it work, right? But I could just see, some of those guys going crazy with it. Anyway, HR's here. Thank you, buddy. Says Mr. Nightmare is a great channel. With a name like that, probably has to be.
He has to give you nightmares.
I came across a guy yesterday called
Experiment.
Yeah. I came across a guy yesterday named Lazy Masquerade. And I'm like, man, I thought I had terrible names for channels, but the guy, he does pretty good work, right? I can listen to a couple of his videos.
He's lazy and he masquerades.
Yeah. I'll tell you this though, man. I'll tell you this. This is the thing when it comes to true crime or like fucking crazy, creepy ass narrations. Like British people are like, dude, when it comes to people in the States, right? British people have this like magnetic hold over people in the States. You know, my mom once told me, she goes, you can tell me any news you want, good or bad. Just tell me with an accent. Because we tend to treat people with British accents as being inherently smarter because of the accent. Like we look at it like, you know, because it sounds educated. It sounds sophisticated, right? You know, like very posh, you know, very, very, very posh, right? Like here today, we're going to be talking about, you know, like, you know, the BBC, like the British, you know, it's not Big Black Cock, it's Big British Broadcasting Company. Sorry. Hey, yeah, I know. Caden's like, wait, BBC. That's always been, that's part of my search term. But then, you know, you'll approach that as being a bit more like authoritative than like, let's say someone from the South. It's all like, welcome everyone to the Jack Show. We're going to be talking about hurricane survival. You know, you're not really going to take that very
in the South talk about news.
Don't you diss Park Ranger Jimbo's accent?
Well, Park Ranger Jimbo can tell me news. But exactly.
How come Park Ranger Jimbo sounds like fucking Joe Exotic, but like gayer?
Excuse me.
Yeah, you really sound like you sound like you might put a banana in the tailpipe, if you know what I mean.
Oh my god!
I'll never financially recover from this.
I will never financially recover from this.
Let's see. Reed here says they turned Ratatouille into a musical on TikTok. Well, there you go.
They did. They had Ratatouille the musical.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
And it was like this big TikTok event, that like
Ratatouille.
It's honestly, it was just like
the stupidest stuff.
Because it was a joke at first, and it turned into something real, and I was like, no, stop, just destroy it all. And it was terrible. It was like people clipping up together like TikToks and shit. I was just like, oh god, it's terrible. And a bunch of TikTokers were like part of it, but like theater TikTokers. It wasn't like Charlie D'Amelio or anything. It was like some.
Okay, yeah. Well, you know, I mean, like theater TikTokers have done pretty well. I mean, you know, look, I'll tell you this though, man. Like the thing with TikTok that cracks me the fuck up is that when I logged in, I created like a new account and I logged in and I know it has to like geotag me, right? It has to, because all of a sudden, like I saw, because the thing with TikTok is it will show you, like, it shows you the women first, right? The scantily clad women. Mm-hmm. And then from there, it builds out your profile. But first it's all like, okay, here's some fat material that you may like. And then if you follow them, we're going to be able to tailor your experience.
No.
But anyway, I see one of them
is that people overshare and get a little too crazy on TikTok, and it's basically what you're saying. I'm like, people get very too personal.
Well, what really kind of cracks me up though about fucking TikTok is like the women that are like they do the TikToks that get deleted because
Renegade.
they're too sexual or whatever, and then they just like post them on their Twitter. You know, like this one got banned from TikTok, and it's like, it's a little too suggestive. But then they're like, oh, check out my OnlyFans, which is generally just like TikTok edited videos anyway. You know,
TikTok is very weird with what they ban because people were bitching about the Ukraine, like I think the France Ukraine protests, where a bunch of women were shirtless and just like painted like the Ukrainian flag over their chest, and it's just they don't hide it at all. It's just like, okay, that's an areola. Okay, thank you. What? And then people in the comments are like, and my video gets banned because I said fuck. It's like, bro, TikTok needs like redefine their terms of service and their content or community guidelines because it's so weird. They banned audio and stuff like that for the weirdest shit, but just like people were so salty about it.
What cracks me up is that there's like probably an algorithm that can detect like boobs, dicks, and pussies. You know what I mean? Like they probably have some algorithm that's all like that has like
so much breastfeeding and shit. Like I don't know why my
Wait,
For You,
what?
it's dude. I'm sorry to cut you off, but like, dude, there's no, because my For You is usually gaming and like news related. But then randomly I just scroll and there's like someone like breastfeeding and talking about tips. I'm like, what the hell are you talking? Like, why is this in my feed? I'm trying to see the new Warzone update, bro, the new Cyberpunk update. See if anyone else is like posting funny clips. But now I got some lady talking about breastfeeding. Like, please stop. It's like, what the hell is TikTok, bro? Like, what is my For You?
Are you? Wait, hold on here. Are you afraid of breastfeeding?
No, I just am like, what the fuck?
Is it like a jealousy issue? Is it like an Oedipus thing? You're just like, I wish that was me sucking on your titty.
No.
Oh
That's what they're
my
meant for.
God.
I don't really care. But,
That's what they're meant for.
I mean, well, like for real, they're not meant. They're
Jimbo's
like no, I have no issues. Just like, bruh, I don't want to see this shit. Like,
he's all like milk, lemonade around the corner. Fudge is made.
No, because like I was eating lunch in the cafeteria at my campus on Friday, and like all my friends are sitting there, and I'm sitting here like scrolling through TikTok, and I just keep getting like the most weird shit, such as like the breastfeeding shit, and I just turned to them like, do you guys also have really fucked up and just weird TikTok like For You pages? Because it's like it will go from gaming, the stuff I actually want to watch, to like breastfeeding or someone like twerking or just weird shit.
I mean, like that was the thing though. Was like when I started this new account, it showed me one of those like bikini baristas, right? And I'm all like, that kind of like I looked at it real quick
when she's making snow cones or whatever.
No, it's just a regular one. But I'm looking at it real quick, and I'm like, yo, that looks familiar. And then like I'm like, hold on, let me check out her profile because that's what they want you to do, right? Yeah. I'm like, all right, let me just kind of scroll through, and I'm like, wait a minute, yo, that's that chick that owns a couple of those over there on like Martin Way, man. It's local.
Oh
it's like local bikini baristas, and I'm all like, all right. I'm like, oh, she's probably the one that has that pink ass Tesla, because there's a chick works at one of those bikini barista places, drives a hot pink Tesla, and I'm like, look, here's my thing with that, right? Here's my thing with that. If you are gonna be in a position, and this is like, I don't want to like blame the victim here. I'm not blaming the victim, but it's like, you go through certain like when you work in a space where people can like they find you attractive or they like you or whatever, and you drive a hot pink fucking Tesla, that shit sticks out like a sore thumb, and so it's like, if you are a bikini barista and there is a stalker and they're like, they know you drive a hot pink Tesla, I'm just saying, it's like, maybe get a nondescript Kia, save the Tesla for the weekends. Just like protect your shit. That's what I would do, man. Like, I mean, I drive a Kia Soul. It's nondescript as fuck. You know what I mean? Like, cops never pull me over.
Soul? Is that like the box Kia?
Yeah, it's the one the hamsters drive. Dude,
I would give my friend in my German class so much shit. Like, I would ask him, like, in a winter, like, does like a gust of wind just hit it and it just like flips over? Because it just does not. It just is like a giant like box to me. I'm like, bro, I just give him so much shit and he gets so
It's
pissed.
really not. It's actually a pretty comfortable car. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, but he would always bitch when it came winter time, and he's like, "Fuck, I hate this car. It's so awful in snow."
That I can fully admit that I can fully confirm. The very first time it snowed when I was doing delivery driving, had a lot of I went out, I did one delivery and I almost wrecked my car like 3 times. And I made $30 off of that one delivery, but I just went the fuck home. You know, like, I'm done. I mean, I'm good. I'm gonna go home and stuff. You know, there's all that. H Bars here says, I got a Kia Sorento. All right, you getting all the bitches. But what you need is a Subaru Crosstrack. You guys know what that song is? Or know that?
Crosstrack.
Yeah, hold on. We'll hold on. What is it? Hobo Jojo. No, it's Hobo Super. Yeah, Crosstrack. Yeah. I Hobo Johnson. That's his name. I heard this from a friend like a while back. I heard this song and I got a kick out of it. We'll end it after this because I do got it. It's already 12:30. I got to get to bed. So yeah, this is a pretty fun. I don't even know anymore. I'm so fucking tired. All right. Let's see. Okay, yeah, this is Hobo Johnson, Subaru Crosstrack. Kind of a funny track here. If you've never heard it, enjoy.
I just bought a Subaru Crosstrack. I would have bought a Lambo, but I'm not quite there yet. Sometimes I get drunk and I forget what day it is. I wish that I was skinnier, but I love sandwiches. One time I tried to burn sage to clear the vibe, then the smoke alarm went off and my ex-girl cried. She cried for a bunch of other reasons. I'm never going back to Four Seasons. I wish that I was friends with Drake so I can dig through his trash and have a yard sale today. Damn, I wish my name wasn't Frank. Fuck, I wish it was Blake. I learned a lot from my dad, like how to yell a lot and make a car go fast. I wish that I was in the league. I'm a #1 pick with 2 bad knees. I just bought a Subaru Crosstrack.
That's such a weird song.
I just bought a Subaru Crosstrack. We're both very reliable. Gotten a couple accidents. I just bought a Subaru Crosstrack. I would have bought a Lambo, but I'm not quite there yet. I just bought a Subaru Crosstrack. I would have bought a Bentley, but I'm not quite there yet. What's the point of being cool? Cut your hair and get a job like the rest of us do. Don't play guitar in the park and just sit. If I hear another G chord, I'm breaking your shit. Nothing like a Subaru Crosstrack. Suspension is soft as a cute little baby neck. My clique orders club salads and look like they all sing ballads. I could have bought a Lambo happily, but the insurance is high and I kinda want a family. Why does dad have a Lambo? He was insecure about himself, son, let it go. Nothing like fighting another man, cause he cut me off in traffic and my morning started back. I'm glad that his kids got to see that his dad's a giant prick and that he got what he needs. Nothing like crying in a Subaru Crosstrack. Life is an abyss, half filled with sadness. My ex-girl's grandpa invented pinball. He had a lot of time on his hands. I just bought a Subaru Crosstrack. I would've bought a Lambo, but I'm not quite there yet. I just bought a Subaru Crosstrack. I would've bought a Bentley, but I'm not quite there yet. I just bought a Subaru Crosstrack. I would've bought a Lambo, but I'm not quite there yet. I just bought a Subaru Crosstrack. I would've bought a Bentley, but I'm not quite there yet.
Anyway, I like that song.
What the hell?
It's such a weird song. It is. My friend recommended it to me, and it just kind of like got stuck in my head. I'll be in the car and I'll just be like, I just bought a Subaru Crosstrack. I'm like, fuck, gotta go play it. Gotta go play it. Shit. But anyway, I think we should probably call that. It's been I only wanted to go for like fucking like 30 minutes. It's been an hour and 10.
Hey, but we gave the members great content. Like we talked about the most random shit. We gave them Subaru Crosstrack, and then we gave them a nice good Jarbo burp there.
There you go. This is like, again, this is more like just laid back and shit, man.
Yeah.
And I'm cool with all that. Like I had fun tonight. This was a good one. You know, to enjoy, and just a little like, you know, it's not like it's nothing too serious, man. And that's the best part about it is you gotta do all that shit. But all right, thank you to all the members. You guys are great. We'll check out more stuff later. This is more of a tester. If you guys like this, let me know. If you check this on the VOD, I'm sorry. But I appreciate you guys' commitment to the bit. And I'll see you guys all later. Have yourself a great night and peace.